Hey, there we are. We're here tonight, and I forgot to ask you guys' names.
I'm Irie Smith.
Irie?
Yep.
Shanika Bryan.
What's your first name?
Shanika.
Shanika?
Shanika.
Shanika. Shanika and Irie. Those are some tight names, you guys. I'll tell you what. Hey, this is 5 minutes set apart from the heart with Irie and Shanika, and tonight they're going to answer the 3 questions. They're going to be real honest about it. So listen in, share it with a friend. Hi, Steve. We'll say hi to you right back since you're watching right now. Let's poke that one more time. Anyway, so here we are. All right. So tell us, how did it happen? First question.
Okay, well, with me, I was on a rocky marriage and I got into it with my fiance. I'll say ex-fiance. But
so what, you were fighting and stuff?
It wasn't really fighting, but she was, having problems, and I had kind of a hard way adjusting to it. And then the final thing was whether we're gonna keep on going with it, and I ended up having to move out.
So were you living here in Southern California?
I went to the county building and they referred me to the Panama. I was actually living in Carson.
You were living in Carson, so you came here from Carson. Are you native of Carson?
Well, I was born in Memphis.
Born in Memphis. How old were you when you moved to California?
I was 7.
7, huh?
I was 7 years old.
7. So you don't remember a whole lot about Memphis then, huh?
I remember
mostly Carson then, huh? Did you live by the Home Depot Center there down there?
Yeah, I live across the street from it.
Really? That's cool. That's
it was a velodrome.
You go to Carson High?
No, my mom said that I was too much, so she put me in Carson Christian.
Carson Christian. So you went to a good school, huh? I'll tell you. So you got fight. How did it happen with you?
Just like a wrong decision by my boyfriend. He found me one day I was out out of business, but he found me, and him and another girl was in the room smoking, and I asked him if I try it, and I did. And
smoking what?
Crack.
Smoking crack?
Yeah.
So you were addicted to crack?
Yeah.
Are you still addicted?
Not as much as I used to be.
So you're still using it then?
Yeah, a little bit.
So how expensive is that a week?
Oh, Lord.
I have no idea. I mean, really, I don't.
No,
I'm just curious. I'm here for 30 years and I have no idea.
$100,
$1,000? I mean, I have $50. I have none.
We said we.
What? 100?
Like close to 3.
About $300 a week.
That's an understatement.
$300 is the low end.
That's an understatement.
Really?
Yeah.
So closer to $400 or $500.
Yeah.
I work trucks.
So that's what you're doing now?
Yeah, I'm working trucks. I also have a couple of businesses that I open up down here downtown. I've been down here for a long time, so I work in the warehouses. I have.
Well, I mean, it shows that you're working. But are you also using crack then too?
Yeah.
So both of you guys are. Yeah. Lord help us. Okay, so let's see. The first question was, how did it happen? So bad relationships, bad stuff, and then drugs. Obviously, all that kind. So second thing. So what's the hardest part about living down here? Are you guys in an apartment or you're on the streets?
We're on the streets.
On the street.
You're on the streets. Do you have a tent or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you down on the nickel or where?
No.
The nickel. You the nickel.
Devil's Playpen?
That's old.
But he's been coming down for a long time.
They don't call it the nickel anymore?
You don't hear that no more.
Nobody says that kind of talk. Only us old men, huh?
You know that you have been around here for a long time. You'll call it the nickel.
And I'm like the baby, so I'm only 37, so I'm like, when I hear it, it's like, what the? I heard
what the nickel?
I think the hardest part is to kind of wake up and adapt, and also to realize that every day ain't promised. So you kind of making sure that ends are meet. Making ends meet, dealing with the county, and really that ain't no money. So
and then every day people
like,
on the outside too. I mean, it's like the different personalities that one person has. You never know who you're gonna come across on that. With that person, even people that you do know.
Yeah,
even what you got,
you never was at the end of the road when you get there.
I was 7.
So how has it changed you?
How's it changed me? It got me really, equipped with, before I had a different outlook on people that was homeless down here, and because I was young and I've been down here when I was young, it's kind of harder to accept that certain people get treated a certain way, around here, and others that, like I'm known around here, so with me working and everything, people still, you know, tend to think that, okay, well, then they look down on a person. No, but we're doing the same thing that you're doing. I'm working on a daily basis. I'm making sure that my ends are meeting. And even, you know, after the housing authority, you know, whenever Section 8 come in, I'll still be, you know, pretty much the same way. You know what I'm saying? That's all, you know, kind of for me. You know what I'm saying? That's just my point of view of it.
Are either of you guys still connected to your mom's, dad's family?
I call every now and then or whatever.
I just went to my grandmama's 99th birthday on June 16th. My birthday's on the 19th, but
Happy birthday.
when I walked in, you know, that makes you look forward to it, because I was telling her it's hard to accept because I was calling her from a place where I shouldn't have been vacationing, but it just seemed like she didn't really remember me. But when she saw my face, first words out of her mouth, that was my baby. She turned 99.
Your mom know you're here?
My mom's no one here.
Yeah. Breaks her heart?
No. My mom was a minister, so she knows what I'm going through right now. God already has in his hands. He already
So you
knows.
grew up in church? You guys going to church on Sundays?
Churches,
No,
I
I
mean,
hear it.
a lot of
I
churches
listen to
around here
service.
has actually disappeared, so.
Really?
Yeah, really.
You don't like the churches down here?
No, I'm talking about they done closed down one church that was down
What about
here
all these
off
new
of-
little ones like Rise and all that kind of stuff that are setting up down here in Sanctuary? I mean,
Those are
They just
new to
kinda
my-
come and go,
yeah,
or
they
what?
is,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, when you have different things that's around here, y'all are consistent. You know what I'm saying? So certain things don't get consistent around here because the old programs that they had, a lot of them been chased away by the police. We went through that problem before about the lining up and all that. But at the same time, you know, a whole lot of things that people would think that is, you know, actually, reachable out here has been taken away. Funds, all type of stuff, the clothing given away. There's probably a few of them that's still doing the same thing that y'all are doing. But, you know, as far as the churches, when the churches start disappearing down here, and, you know, the lofts are now coming in, you know what I'm saying? They're changing up everything just to suit a different type of background as far as, you know, my eyes, because I done seen it when it was just dirt.
Okay, so here's the deal. Last thing, this is the bonus question, bonus round. Here it is, bonus round. All my friends who are watching, who are at home watching on an iPad, sitting in their living room where it's really comfortable with warm bed upstairs, all that kind of stuff, air conditioner on, all those kind of things that are really nice. What do they need to know to understand that, hey, you know, these folks just like me? I mean, what do they need to know?
Hey, well, you know.
Anything can happen, basically. You know, I mean, I wish that on nobody, but when you get down here, you gotta adapt to. You gotta, what you say? What I always say, you gotta.
Situations come across, so you have to really, you know, adapt to it.
Yeah,
you know
I mean,
what I'm
you
saying?
might, even though you are in the house.
It'll change up on you in a second. So, you know, we're really not no different than anybody else
It's
out
like
there.
when you go on our tenant, we have a bed, we have you know, everything.
We
You know,
live.
we try to wash, we got to wash, not a washing machine, but we wash, you know, learn how to adapt to what we have, basically. You know what I mean? If we don't have it, we need it, or we want it, fuck all that. I'm sorry. Forget all that.
We're all adults here, we can hang.
Okay. Forget all that. It's like you gotta not let everything just go crazy about it. Or
So you're
ain't
just
got
not
this.
attached to that kind of
Yeah,
stuff now.
I mean, it's like I want it back, but I gotta
have
work
it
on.
back.
But I gotta
have
work
it
on
back.
me though. Before you just know when I do get it back, it ain't no coming back down here. This is you know.
All right, so right here on this, can I give you guys some loving advice from your pastor here tonight? Can I do that?
You always can.
Yeah.
12-step meetings, you guys. I know crack is really hard to kick. That's what I hear from everyone. Everyone tells me crack or heroin's the hardest, but you know what? I got good friends. Well, I'm not kidding you. I could give you their number and they would help you into a meeting. And they would help you into a meeting. And for you guys, your lives would be so much changed if you were sober and not spend. Imagine if you had that. Imagine if you had that $300 a week in your pocket.
I know, and I.
If you just had that $300 a week in your pocket, how much it'd change everything. I mean, I love you guys that much. I just don't want you to be blowing it to the, you know, I mean, you know who your dealers are, don't you?
We are.
And you know what? And you know what's going into their pockets right now. Your money's going into their pockets. And you know what? The sad part about it is, you know where it's going from that? It's going from their pockets to someone else's pocket.
That's how it will be.
And I'm guessing both of you guys are selling, right?
No.
You're not going to be honest about it, but probably you don't say it on tape. I don't blame you. And then there's a lot of awful things you've done probably to score, haven't there?
I think I keep mine pretty clean, though.
Yeah, let's keep that off of video. Yeah, I know, but I didn't know the story. So let's get. So you see him getting nervous now. I know how to make someone who's an addict really nervous. So. I love you guys. Let's sign it off. Say good night to my friends and say good night to guys. And say good night. Thanks so much. I'm gonna pay these guys $20 right now. You're not gonna use this on crack, are you?
No.
Okay, good. They're gonna use it.